to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown up the crowd. Old Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
I don't know if I can put my camera on right now.
Because he saw this comment.
You're welcome, Jen. You're welcome.
So I'll put your camera on.
No, because
I've got control.
that was beautiful, Vanessa.
Compared to our regular songs, that one we practiced the heck out of, just because we've done that one for I think a few weddings. I think
So. Yeah.
Have you? Okay. I think I can put my.
We're together now.
I think I can put my camera on now. Cleaning up a little bit.
Golly.
So what's
the
the story behind that? Why are we all a blubbering mess along with who I can only assume must be our mayor, Jennifer Handley? So what's going on? What happened?
How did you remember that?
It's on. I saw on Facebook today that it's their wedding anniversary. And
No,
I
but
think,
how did you remember that song?
How did you know?
I think we may have done it on a show once before,
I
and
think
she
so.
commented.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Good memory. Good job.
that was one of
she
their-
doesn't
their
forget
wedding songs.
nothing.
I know.
Nothing.
It
Dave,
runs in the
nothing.
genetics.
I don't know what you're trying to say, Jason. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Nothing.
Garrett said, beautiful rendition of the song. Rhonda's here. She said, that song was sang at our wedding. It's beautiful. So
it's a good wedding.
wow,
song.
got a couple birds there with one stone. That's amazing. We had a good morning come in from Cincinnati.
My daddy-o from Cincinnati.
So,
Cincinnati.
yeah.
Cincinnati.
Thanks. And Jennifer says, our hearts are so full.
Did you say Cincinnati?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
He's our Cincinnati.
that deserves this right here. There's our Cincinnati.
Hey,
Yeah. There we go. Wow.
And I don't want to ruin the moment, but that song is also from what's that one?
Oh, now you ruined it because you can't remember.
I
think it's from Notting Hill. I think
That's what
Ronan
it is,
Keating
yeah.
did it, yeah.
No,
Okay,
no.
not one I would have seen. So
Oh, well, we're gonna
No.
watch it later.
no.
I prefer the Alison Krauss
No.
Union version, but yeah.
No. Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the very emotional show. Good Morning Nanton Live. Starting already. We've got quite a cool show here for everybody. We also, of course, have our birthdays we've got to sing this morning. But as always, I'm going to bring in somebody that works with me in Claire's home, actually. So, because every week we do Friday noon, we do Connecting Claire's home. And so we have one of the guest hosts, the co-hosts, I guess, of the show, myself and Alec. Alec apparently is out golfing today, so he can't join us right now. We just got to make sure Lauren unmutes herself so that we can actually hear. We can see her lips moving, but we can't hear anything. And it's still muted there, Lauren. So I'll let you figure that out. You get the mute button working, and then we'll bring you back in and we'll talk a little bit about Connecting Claire's home.
Oh, I think she's okay now.
Okay, we good? Is she good? Oh, let's try again. Are you there? There you are.
Hi guys, sorry.
Hi. Okay, we've got you back.
I'm on my front porch because today is the day that Claire's Home Minor Hockey is coming around and collecting bottles.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
for
Excellent.
fundraiser. So I'm
Yeah.
waiting for a bunch of cute kids in jerseys to come on my front porch.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they get there in the next couple seconds here, and then we can actually
I know.
see
I
giving them
was
the
kind
bottles.
of hoping for that. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
But next Friday, since it's Thanksgiving weekend, Alec and I have a really fun Thanksgiving game with a prize.
I love games.
So-
I love games.
Yes.
Okay,
So
what's the
make sure
game?
you it's a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise
Make sure you
game.
come and
Okay.
check it out. Yeah.
So many surprises on
I know.
Connected Claire's home all the time. Okay, so we got a surprise Thanksgiving game. Now, is the prize a surprise as well, or
There is a prize, and it
Okay.
is Thanksgiving related. That's all
Okay.
I'm going to say. Yep.
I hope it's pie related.
I know.
It's a live turkey.
A live
falling from the sky? Yeah.
Yes. It's a live turkey.
WKRP.
That's where I was going with that.
It's gonna be.
I witnessed
It's gonna
that
be
turkey.
good. I can't believe Thanksgiving weekend is already actually here. It feels very weird. Yeah. we're
So-
in October.
Next is
That
Halloween.
feels
We're
weird.
already. Yeah.
So I am gonna say I'm gonna put a little pressure on you that I hope that the contest does involve turkeys falling from the sky. So
I
it
can't
better have.
I cannot promise
It's
that.
not going
I'm
to
not
ruin
even going
the
to
surprise.
attempt it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's what's happening next week on Connecting
Yes,
Claire's
and
home. Then.
everybody wish Alec good luck because he's not very great at golf, but he's trying it today.
Well, good luck, Alec. We hope you can hit a hole sometime. Yeah.
You can do it.
Don't
You can
don't do what we did when we went golfing, which is hold up the entire
Oh, yeah.
course and then have somebody come out and say, "Sorry, guys, you got to move it along here." So
Oh, I've had that happen to me multiple times. Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
oh,
Yes.
I mean, it's supposed to be 10 and over, right? 10 shots and over is the
Yes.
idea of the.
Yeah.
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 that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Lauren, for popping on and kind of filling us in on what's going to happen on the show next week, so we can encourage people to watch Connecting Claire's home as well. So have a great one,
I
Lauren.
get to listen to the Nanton show today. Have a good day,
Oh,
everybody.
perfect.
Thanks.
Okay.
See you.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay. Awesome. Well, we haven't done birthdays here. So And I was going to ask Lauren if she wanted to sing birthday, but I decided against it. I could never convince him to do it. So
Nobody comes back when you ask them to sing.
no, that's right. Actually, that's funny because we've got somebody in the studio today. When I asked her to come in the studio, Amy, I can't turn my camera, but I got Amy sitting on the couch. She's going to join us. And that's why I've got my AB Daily Kindness Crew shirt on. So Mrs. Gillespie is in the studio, and she said, I'll come on the show as long as you don't make me sing. So,
See, she knows.
so, but you know what? But we have somebody else. We have a guest right here. Look at this. So Lorelle's here. And so I'm wondering, Lorelle, do you want to sing happy birthday with us?
No.
No. Okay, bye. Okay, she's not going to sing happy birthday either.
It's okay.
So-
It's okay. Vanessa doesn't want to either.
Yeah.
So, okay, but I've got one other guest in the studio. Maybe she'll sing. No. No.
We've got a full house today.
We do. We got a full house. So that's why Amanda's kind of got a different background today. She got the cat
Baby's
tree.
in the corner.
Yeah, she's got the cat tree. Okay, well, take a look at the birthdays. So who do we have today? So Jen Sledetta, she had her birthday here sometime this week. All these people have had their birthday sometime this week. Madison, and then we've got Hunter, and we've got Irene, and Natasha, and William, and this is the last one, Bob, here.
Oh, you
So
missed one. You missed
which one?
Remington.
Oh, Remington. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay, so those are the birthdays that we have, and we are going to maybe help me out there, Amanda, if I miss one, okay?
Okay.
So those are them. Let's get to you guys to sing our happy birthdays for the week, and then we'll move on with the rest of the show.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to... I started in the wrong key. This is awful today.
Yeah. You gotta
Start that
do the right
again.
key.
That was me,
See?
actually.
See,
We should have had
It was my
them sing
fault.
happy
Totally
birthday.
threw me off. See, okay.
Yeah, we should have had them sing happy birthday. See?
No.
Lorelle would have done a better job. Amy would have done a better job.
All right. From the top.
Okay, give me a
Okay,
chord.
let's try. Move your hand in
Happy
the right position there.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jen, Madison, Hunter, Doreen, Natasha,
I'm trying.
William, and
William.
Remington. Oh, and
No,
Bobby.
Remington. There we
And
go.
Bobby.
Happy birthday to you. Flip through the names too slow.
Holy man.
Yeah.
Turn that off. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was like a destroyed birthday cake right there. Some young kid just jumped in there and just destroyed the whole thing. So that's what that was. Well, anyway, well, thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate. By the way, I'm not blaming you guys for the last part. That was because I couldn't get through the slides fast enough. So I'm taking blame for that part. Okay. So
He's to blame for the wrong key.
Wrong key.
why don't we just
Wrong
blame him
key.
for everything? Jason just gets
We
blamed for
do.
everything. So
It's always
yeah.
my fault. Always is.
Okay. Okay, we'll let you guys go for a little bit, and we'll see you guys at the midpoint in the show here, or probably about 20 minutes or so, okay?
All right.
Thank you very much. See ya. Okay, any other announcements that we want to make right off the top of the show here, Amanda? Or
I don't know. You got lots of stuff going on.
I know there's a lot of
There.
stuff happening in the background.
I just show up.
You just chill out. Okay. Well, why don't we bring? I'm going to change our guest name here, so it's not just guest. Let's show a little bit of respect. So, have I spelled that properly? So
Yes.
yeah. Okay. There you go. See, there you go.
Beautiful.
And do I pronounce it right? I always get your name mixed up, either Laurel or Lorelle, but it's Lorelle.
Yes.
Okay. So I always screw that up, and I apologize. So what's going on, Lorelle? We brought you in the show because you got some skating things happening, and we also have a friend of yours who's in the studio that we're gonna show everybody what happened with you and her as well, because there was a bit of a surprise that happened in Nanton last week, right?
Yeah, it was very exciting.
So why don't we keep that surprise there as a surprise for when we bring her in. But right now, let's talk about the skating club. So Nanton Skate Club is getting underway, and we want to find out all the information we can so that we can spread it out to the public and promote it. So are you back to the same role as you had last year?
I am.
You're the
and
president?
I am the
We
president
got
of the
the
Nanton Skating
president
Club.
in here.
Going on year 2, and I don't plan on giving it up.
No?
Just kidding. But
Yeah, hang on to that. Hang on to that role.
yeah, we're getting into a really exciting year, actually. We have some good momentum going already, and our registration numbers are the same as they were last year, which is exciting, and we're hoping to maybe bump that up. So if you haven't registered for the Nanton Skating Club yet, you still can.
Okay.
Our first skating day is actually tomorrow morning. We have our Star Skate program starting at 9 tomorrow morning, and then we have our Can Skate program starting at 10:15 tomorrow.
Okay, so for laymen who've never heard of this before, what are those programs? Explain the difference between the two programs.
So Star Skate is if you have skating experience and you've made your way up through the Skate Canada process a little bit. Can Skate is anybody who hasn't skated before, has a little bit of skating experience, but not really confident and needs some more, work with that. So yeah, it's available to all ages. Anybody can come and sign up.
And what happened last weekend? Wasn't there a skate-a-thon this weekend?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
tell us about that. I heard about that, and then it kind of escaped our minds. We were thinking about other stuff, and then after it happened, I was like, oh, I wanted to get involved with that. I totally forgot. So tell us what happened.
So we had our skate-a-thon last weekend, which was our second fundraiser of the season already, if you can believe
Oh my
that.
goodness, yeah.
And we had our kids, and they went and took out their pledge sheets, and they went and got pledges, and they had to skate for the whole hour. So we didn't do it by laps this time.
Okay.
So as long as you were out there skating, trying your best the whole time, because it was our first day on the ice, so we wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to, get their legs under them and everything. But they had the opportunity to raise some money for the skating club and then also put money towards their fees to make it a little bit more affordable for, the whole season.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a good idea.
And we
Yeah.
had a great turnout. And actually, we've been discussing that next skate-a-thon, we want to have you guys come and DJ maybe.
Yes.
Oh!
And
I love playing music.
we were trying to kind of get like a fun event so that we can get more community involvement for it as well.
Very cool.
Very cool. Absolutely.
Yeah,
There.
absolutely. We'll help out with that. I'm just looking at some comments that came in that we kind of missed here. So, you guys were in the studio when we were talking about that, the falling turkeys and the prize that was going to be on Connect Claire's Home. And somebody, I don't know, is this still Jen?
Probably
I don't know if
might
it's
be
Jen.
Cincinnati.
Oh, is it Cincinnati? Cincinnati. So some of the turkey pie probably is Cincinnati. And then Mom, who's here joining us too. I don't know if we threw this up, but she deserves to be recognized. She said good morning to everybody. And then some other Facebook user that we don't know, anonymous Facebook user, is saying good morning to us. So we got to get those up there so that we, include everybody in the conversation here. Okay, so now I want to find a little bit of history about you, just for people that maybe don't know you in the community. Let's find out what your history is with skating. You won a bunch of gold medals at the Olympics, didn't you? Isn't that the case or something?
I think that's the other Lorelle Holmes from Nanton.
Oh, is that the other Lorelle
We
Holmes?
get confused
Shoot,
all the
did we-
time.
I'm
the
so
wrong person.
sorry. I thought I was talking to the right Lorelle.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thanks for being here.
Just wrap this up real quick.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's find out a little bit about your history here. So,
Yeah, so I actually started skating in the Nanton Skating Club when I was like 4 years old, and I went through the Can Skate program and then moseyed my way up through the program into Star Skate, and I skated all through school, so until I graduated at JT Foster.
oh,
And I skated even when I was doing Queen's Ball. I still skated, and it was very busy, but it kept me out of trouble, that's for sure.
so you went to school here. So you went to
Mm-hmm.
AB Daily as well.
I did.
You did.
yes.
So did AB Daily when you were in school? Did you guys have a kindness crew program?
We didn't.
What?
No, I think that's a really great inclusion into the school that Miss Gillespie is brought in.
Yeah, absolutely it is. So we're going to talk to her later about her this kindness crew program, because we got them back on the radio station. So now we got the kindness crew actually doing the recordings of what they're up to, and I'm going to play that for everybody in a little bit here. So so at what point then was it, when you're maybe like 10, 11, 12, you're in the skating program, is that when you started to think, I'm going to be the president of this club?
Actually, I wish it would have been that long ago, but it had never really occurred to me. When I moved back to Nanton, and I was like missing skating so much, so I talked to my coaches and I said, "Can I please come back and skate? I know I'm like old, but can I come back?" And they were like, "Absolutely, come." And then a few of the parents had said, "We'd love to have you on the board. Do you want to come and sit on a couple board meetings?" And I was like, "Okay." And then
That's how they get you.
yeah, the past president signed me in, so
Come to a meeting. It's not a big deal.
yeah. So my thought about becoming the president of the Nanton Skating Club occurred to me when I was nominated to be the president of the Nanton Skating Club.
That's funny. That's funny. Hey, we got a good little segue here. We always love segues. So John just popped on, Dozeman, say good morning, Nanton. And I don't know. I haven't really shown everybody this yet, but I'll show everybody now. I'm kind of wearing different hats today, so I've got to take this hat off and put.
Look at that hair.
I've got this,
Karlie.
babe. I gotta put this hat on. Okay, so do you guys know what hat this is? Does anybody know what hat this is that I'm wearing right now? Let's see. Anybody? Okay.
Am I allowed to guess?
Yeah. No, wait. See, Lorelle, do you know what hat this is?
I believe that would be John's family's company.
Yeah. So G and JD Construction, right? Mm-hmm. So G and JD Construction. John was supposed to get me a script so that I could promote them on the show today, and he hasn't done that. So John, thanks for being on the ball.
Hey, he showed up.
He showed up. That's better than nothing, I guess. So he says the new equipment looks fantastic. So I don't know if anybody noticed, but we now have our announcer desk. We have our guest desk 1, and we've got guest desk 2 right here. So, and guess how that happened? Because of G and JD. So they helped actually sponsor what you're sitting at and talking to right now.
Very cool.
That's right. And that typically would be like Mac's station as well when she's here. She's not here today, but she would be now, instead of sitting on the couch on her laptop, she'll be set up there as well. So.
That's right. Yep. So we can have guests come in, and we can have 2 guests at one time, or Mac can do her, and she's still going to, don't worry you guys, Mac's still going to do her joke of the week. It's been recorded even though she's not here, so we'll be playing that in just a little bit. So let's get back to the skating club. In fact, I
have another segue.
Oh, let's do another segue. I love segues.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last season we went to the showcase, and I did notice that Lorelle had a beautiful skating outfit on, which she made herself because she is a fashion designer.
Oh, how's that going, Lorelle?
It was good. I actually made that costume the day before
oh my goodness.
showcase, because that's how I do things. So I think actually I'm going to be making a dress for Mac this year.
Oh,
really?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it should be fun. Keeps me busy anyways.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So is that something that we can promote that you would do for everybody who's skating? Is you'll make skating outfits for them?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys join the Nanton Skating Club, I will definitely be making you outfits.
There we go. So if you join the Nanton Skating Club.
So is it like swimming where you have like old timers that can come on and skate around? And
I'm technically an old timer, and I go out there 3 times a week.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Perfect. So you don't have to be a kid. You can join up and you can skate as well. That's fantastic.
And any levels.
Cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And I would just like to thank the Nanton community. We actually raised over $1,100 in our bottle drive that we did at the beginning of September.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good job.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I'd like to just say thank you to everybody, and we really appreciated you, supporting our kids that came around to the community, and the people who dropped their bottles off at the Bottle Depot for us as well.
Nice.
That's really cool. That's good. Good
you.
job. Okay, so we need to find some way to segue into our next guest here, which you need to stay here for, Lorelle, because you were a big part of this. Apparently.
But I'm going to switch, right?
So I'm gonna pull you out there. Yeah, you guys switch, okay?
Okay.
We had something very unique that happened this past week, and Lorelle was a big part of this. And I guess, as far as I've been told, Karlie Jackson. Karlie Jackson. Now, Karlie's just setting up and putting the headphones on. Karlie, I'm going to bring you in right now, okay? So are you ready to go? You give me a thumbs up there when you're ready to go, and you get that microphone right up next to your mouth so that we can hear everything you're saying. There we go. Perfect. Lift it up even a little higher. Look like us. Look like us. This is the cool way. This is, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so now can we hear? Oh, you're okay. Can we hear you? Okay, say hi to us. Okay, perfect. We can hear you fine. Now, is this embarrassing for you, Karlie, or?
I wouldn't say embarrassing. I'm kind of a shy public speaker, so I'll try and answer all your questions.
Okay. Well, I've got a few questions, but why don't we just kind of roll through what happened here? Maybe just to show everybody the video first and then talk about what happened, okay?
Sure.
So let's play this video. This is what happened to Karlie Jackson. When did it happen, by the way, Karlie?
Tuesday, Tuesdays ago, I think.
Oh, a couple weeks ago now.
Lorelle, can you confirm that?
2 Tuesdays ago. Yeah.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, this is what happened.
We brought you out here today to show you your new truck.
I want it?
Your Alberta Ram dealers, you have won a $70,000 plus truck.
Are you kidding? I don't even know. I'm Karlie Jackson, and I'm the winner of the Ram Everyday Adventures.
Wow. So we've got the winner of the $70,000 truck sitting in our studio right now. And we are going to find out how this happened. So first of all, you have to enter to win this, right? So where did you enter to win this?
Everybody at Magnum went over to Lively Realty's 40th anniversary barbecue.
We had Alexi on the show, and we were talking about that. I remember that. I was there too. Did you get the cookies?
I don't think we had cookies, but I got the truck. So
you got the truck. That's a good trade-off.
No, the truck was parked there, and Lorelle was like, well, it's here, let's enter. I was like, why? Nobody ever wins those things. She's like, just do it, you're here. So I was like, all right.
That was exactly the question I was going to ask the audience that's watching is, what's the biggest prize you've ever won? What's the biggest thing you've ever won? I think, honestly, the one thing that stands out for me was like grade 5. I won a chocolate bunny for Easter. That was the biggest thing I've ever won. When everybody gets called down to the gym and they have the assembly and stuff, and I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden they called my name. I was like, I won something, wow. And that's all I've ever won in my life. Well, except for Amanda. Aww. Yeah, exactly. That's the response you should be giving. So I'm assuming this is the biggest thing you've ever won.
Hands down, yeah.
Okay. So, and before this, can you remember the next biggest thing you've ever won? Was it a chocolate bunny like me?
Probably something.
Something like that?
Equivalent of that, yeah.
Lorelle, what about you?
Actually, going back to skating, I went to a skating competition with my grandparents, and we entered like all the draw tables. Yeah. And my granny and I won the 4 biggest prizes at the draw table. Everybody thought we cheated.
Oh yeah,
I
of
won,
course.
Like, a skating dress, an expensive skating bag, a basket of wine and cheese and stuff, and there was something else, and I can't remember what the 4th thing was, but we won the 4 biggest prizes.
Wow, that's crazy. I would have thought you were cheating as well.
Yeah, I don't think they shook the raffle thing.
No. Okay, now the other thing that I don't know if everybody's like me. Most people are not like me, but I think I can safely assume that most people are kind of interested in how the reveal happens, right? So we want to know how the reveal happens. Now, who should take this? Because I think that Lorelle was kind of responsible for some of this, right? So who?
I say Lorelle. She got the initial phone call.
Okay, so how did this happen, Lorelle? Tell us how it happened.
So I was working at Magnum, and Karlie and I worked there together, and so I get a phone call from the High River radio station, and they were like, do you work with Karlie? Started kind of asking me some questions, and the lady was asking when Karlie would be back because she was down at Pendleton Rodeo and kind of quizzing me and stuff. And I was like, is this fake? Like, what's going on? And then she was like, well, Karlie won something kind of big. And I was like, oh my God, she won the truck. Are you kidding me? Because I was with her when she entered. So I was like, I know what she's talking. She's like, I can't tell you that. She's like, I can't say. And I'm like, I know she won the truck. And so anyways, the lady was asking if I could make sure that Karlie would be there 2 Tuesdays ago at work at 10:30.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can convince her to come into work that day and work for me. So I'm texting her and I'm like, hey, like I have an appointment this day. Can you come and work? And she's like, I'm not sure. I'm in Pendleton. Like, I'll let you know when I get back. So then Monday comes around and I'm like texting her. I'm like, can you please work for me tomorrow? I have to go to this appointment. Like, and I need somebody here at work. Can you please work for me? And she was like, I have a lot of schoolwork to catch up on. And we didn't get in until late last night.
I did not want to come in.
And I was
no,
like,
you wouldn't want to come in. No,
literally begging her.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's going to be so annoyed with me to come to work for 2 hours. Like, and I'm just begging her. But I'm like, she has to be there. So I had told Shailene, the other saleswoman at Magnum, and I said, like, what if she doesn't come in? Like, what if she says no? And I was like, I'm going to call her boyfriend. If she says no, I'm calling her boyfriend. So she did say she would work for me. And so I left
and
the
she's
office.
A woman of her word, right?
Yeah.
God, I showed up that day.
Yeah, and I left the office pretending, and I was just like waiting down the street for these people to come with the truck.
Oh, that is incredible. Okay, so that's your part then. Your part ends there, right?
Yep.
So you helped organize up to that point. And then, so Karlie, what happens after that?
Lorelle left, and I was just kind of waiting for Phil, the owner, to tell me to do something, but he was more or less just visiting with me. So we sat in the office and we're visiting.
Yeah.
And then the camera crew and the truck and everything showed up, and they said, can you come outside? You know that you're the top 5, because I got a call while I was in Pendleton saying you were a top 5 in running for this truck.
Okay.
But they said, we'll call you tomorrow if you'd won when I got that first phone call. So I hadn't heard anything. I assumed I didn't win. So they asked me to come outside and answer some questions if I was the winner. And I was kind of like, I don't really want to talk about if I won the truck. Like, get excited. What if I didn't win it?
Right.
And then that's when that video, he's like, no, you are the winner. And I was just like, what? It's not in theory anymore. I actually won it. And he's like, yes. So
what kind of, now is this one of those situations like when the Toronto Blue Jays are going to win the World Series and the people black out, you know, the players, they just black out and they're like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I said.
Yeah, I'm the worst surprised person ever. I usually just cry. Something happens.
Well, you
so
did.
I was like, what?
You did actually cry. We've got
whole time.
We've got evidence of that, I think. So don't we have? Let me just see if we can find the crying moment here.
We brought you out here today to show you your new truck.
I won it?
Your Alberta Ram dealers, you have won a $70,000 plus truck.
Are you kidding?
There's the tears. There are the tears. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy.
I wish Lorelle would have told me to dress up for work that day. I was expecting to pressure wash a trailer.
We're doing staff photos.
You do it, yeah. How are you supposed to like convince her of that one, right?
I know. I felt so bad because I wanted to tell her. Like today, I was like, "Don't wear a hat. They're probably going to put you on video."
I never dress up either, so yeah, she gave me a heads up, or I would have looked like that again today.
Okay, I got to tell you though, the one thing I'm disappointed in is let me just show this. Oh, I'm going to pause it. Sorry. Okay, I am a little bit disappointed. Where are those aviators?
Where are those?
How come you don't have those aviators on right now?
They're in the truck outside.
I thought that was the coolest part, actually, with those aviators. Oh, I love them. Well, that's incredible. So, biggest thing you've ever won in your life. How's the truck handling?
Really good.
Yeah?
We've put on quite a few miles already. I quite like it.
That's amazing. Wow. I don't know what I would feel if somebody came and said, you want a truck. I wouldn't believe it for a long time.
It didn't feel real till
No.
I had the keys. I was like, they're going to say just kidding at any point now.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming down here and kind of sharing the story with us. I really wanted to have, I thought this was a cool story, so I wanted to share it with the community. So thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I will, well, let's see you when you win the next truck, okay? Actually, before I let you go, I gotta let you know something. You gotta talk to the owner because we have to organize getting Magnum Trailer Sales on the show.
You want Phil in here?
I want him in here. I
don't know about that.
I want him in here.
I might regret doing that.
Either that or we can record a piece going out in some of those trucks, because I'll tell you something that was really cool that maybe not a lot of people know. There are a few things that attracted us to moving to Nanton 3 years ago.
And Phil was one of them?
That company was one of them.
Really?
Those trucks. I've got a dream of owning one of those. You know, the chassis, the
Sport chassis.
Sport chassis.
The
Thank
big
you.
yellow
Yeah.
Tonka toy.
That would be
available.
the sport chassis. Yeah, thank you very much. That I would love to be able to take a ride in one of those, just for fun.
That.
Yeah,
we need to do it.
We could do an interview and a test drive at the same time, probably.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, we are going to pop everybody out here while we get switched around, and I'm actually going to bring our house band back in and see if you guys can entertain just for a few minutes here while we get everybody kind of sorted out in the studio, and then we'll come back right after this.
We can do that.
Thank you so much.
Let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's play the games we played on our wedding night. To lock and bolt the door is only right. Honey, let's chase each other around the room tonight. Seems like lately people love to play with fire, and the other games they play are just as bad. I'd rather stay at home and feel your burning lips and play the kind of games that make me glad. Let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's play the games we played on our wedding night. To lock and bolt the door is only right. Honey, let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's don't chase around and make each other weary. Let's keep all our love at home and out of sight. Let's leave everything like jealousy behind us now, and let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's play the games we played on our wedding night. To lock and bolt the door is only right. Honey, let's chase each other around the room tonight. Let's chase each other around the room tonight.
There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. We appreciate the entertainment there. So I've got another guest in the studio right now, and this guest is very close, near and dear to my heart, as they say. So I'm going to bring her in right now, and let's make her sing.
Oh, it's me. Oh, yeah.
Amy's like,
That was a
"Who's it gonna be?"
stipulation. Yeah, I'm like, there's no one else here.
So, Jason, if you can just accompany her, and she'll sing a song for us.
Sure.
Okay.
Singing.
Just jokes. Just jokes.
You
Okay.
should change her name on the screen too.
Oh yeah, she's not Lorelle, is she?
I'm the real Lorelle Holmes.
That's right. The one. Oh, oops, sorry. I kicked you out before I was supposed to. Okay, I'll hit the right button now and change her name. So she did not. You didn't win any
She's gonna
gold
sing
medals,
the song.
right?
Change my name.
I did not.
Change my
No.
name.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sing that? Okay. Okay. Can I say Mrs. Gillespie?
Sure.
Okay. Spell it for me so I.
The hard G.
Soft G.
Is it hard or soft G?
I still don't know. Gillespie.
Okay. So let's see. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
Good
my
job.
typing skills so good. Okay, so the reason we brought you in is because you guys are starting up school now.
Yes, we're
So-
a month in.
Yeah, you're a month in school, so this
Holy
is kind
moly.
of crazy. So what's been going on at AB Daily here for the last month?
Oh, just lots of, back to school stuff, getting kind of back into the swing of things. Spending lots of time outside. It's been so beautiful out. So, yeah, just, the normal back to school stuff.
So you've been getting outside, and you've been going around the community. And now let's see. Let's show this. So
Matching t-shirt.
Yeah.
So you started
Matching
this.
shirts.
You started this kindness crew. I know we're twinsies here
Yeah.
today. So you started the kindness crew last year for the first time.
Yeah, like our school's always been really good about doing community initiatives and stuff.
Yeah.
But I, on the side, I like to make shirts. So I'm like, this is a good excuse to make shirts.
So you started the kindness crew so you could make shirts.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yes.
That's really good. Okay, so the situation is that the kindness crew has been in the studio. You guys have recorded, and we've put you on the radio station here. And so we've got a little video. Well, it's not really a video. It's like the audio and some pictures of the kids doing their thing. So why don't we play a little bit of that first? And then we'll see how much we can get through, and then we could talk about what you guys are up to, okay?
Sure, sounds
So let's take a look at this.
Each month, the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association sponsors a segment on Euro Radio to allow students of AB Daily to provide a community update about Mrs. Gillespie's community initiative called the AB Daily Kindness Crew. Let's take a listen to their latest update.
Hi everyone, this is the AB Daily Kindness Crew. Here are some updates about what we have
How cute
been
is
up
that,
to
eh?
and some fun things that are
cutest thing.
happening at AB
They all talk
Daily.
about how they all
We are
sound so
happy to
little.
welcome some new faces.
They all
to
talk
AB
about how they
Daily this
sound so
so
little.
little.
Oh, yeah.
Sutton is teaching grade 5-6. Ms. Worthington is an EA in several different classes.
And we're going to have to talk
And
about this
Miss
in a second,
Wright
too.
is an EA helping in kindergarten. We are starting triple ball into mirrors for grades 3 to 6. The grade 5 and 6 students will be attending a triple ball tournament in Fort McLeod at the end of the month.
If you are out and about in Nanton, watch for us in our bright yellow kindness shirts. This month we made bookmarks that Pam at Because I Said So will be giving.
Oh, okay. So we didn't get the full thing in there. We didn't get the full thing in. But I wanted to get some of it in, and I wanted to show some of the pictures here that we had. So this is Because I Said So, and I'm going to back this up a little bit and see if we can get to, let me see if we can find, there we go. So these are the bookmarks that they started to talk about. So let's
Cool.
So let's talk about
Okay.
that. What is the idea behind this?
So this, well, I have to first give a shout out to Pam. Pam's always game with anything because it's usually like the day before we're gonna do something. I say like, hey, can we do this? And she's always, yeah, of course. So so just kind of I wanted to start with something fairly simple to kick off the year, and so the students actually wanted to make bookmarks for themselves. Which we'll do later.
Okay.
Community first. So I thought, well, why don't we make bookmarks? And I know that Pam has her little used book corner there Because I Said So. And
for the Literacy and Learning Society. I
yes,
think, right?
yeah. So all of the proceeds go back into the community. And so I thought, well, why don't we make little bookmarks as kind of like a free gift for buying stuff from the used book corner.
That's
so
awesome.
The kids wrote like little messages of kindness or like inspirational quotes, and then on the back they just said, thanks for supporting the Nanton Literacy and Learning Society from the AB Daily Kindness Crew. So
Wow.
a little bit of a way to kind of like spread our message out around there and, get involved in the community and stuff. So, and then we actually had that day, we had an outdoor day. So we were outdoors all day in our 30-degree September day.
My goodness,
we
yeah.
walked 6 kilometers that day and did a bunch of stuff. So we delivered them on that day. And so that was kind of our first little activity.
So don't ask you what's coming up then for the year for the Kindness Crew, because you're deciding a day before what you're going to do.
It's kind of the nice thing about it is that like as something comes up or if kids have an idea, it's very like natural that way, is that just as things come up, there is some planning for sure that we'll do. And then this is usually part of our social studies curriculum. And so this year we are talking about different countries around the world. So part of it is kind of more global initiatives. So we're going to be looking at some of those as well. And actually, interestingly enough, one of the countries we're studying is Ukraine. So we'll probably do some stuff around with that, with what's going on in the world. And but like we really like to give a lot of support to within the community here too. And it's interesting with Lorelle being on here because like she grew up in Nanton, and I think part of the reason that the Kindness Crew is so important is that it gets kids involved in the community. And like Lorelle, so many of us have come back to the community, and then, giving back to the community you grew up in, I think is so awesome. And that's, I think, really unique to Nanton. There's a lot of people that do that. So it's ingrained in our kids. For sure. Yeah. So I think it's so nice that they get out in the community and can see ways they can help out even at their age. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, why don't we, since we can't talk about what's coming up with the Kindness Crew, why don't we kind of reminisce about what you guys did last year?
Sure. Oh, now I have to remember.
Well, I know that the big hit was the rocks, right?
Yeah, that was a big one. Our last one, painting the rocks and hiding them around town. Yeah. That's always fun. I know last year we decorated bags around Christmas for like saying thanks for shopping local. So we'll probably do that again because that was really fun.
You sold the shirts?
Yeah, we sold the shirts for Pink Shirt Day. Yeah. Hopefully, I think I'd like to do that kind of as an annual thing. That was really fun.
Because they tie-dyed them themselves, right?
They did. It's funny because that actually stemmed from there being a shortage of pink shirts out in the world.
Really?
Due to whatever,
good
COVID,
thinking.
anything.
Totally, good thinking.
It was great. Actually, one of our assistants at the school, Dawn Weeb, she said, well, why don't you just buy the white ones and I'll help the kids tie-dye them all. So... which that worked out great. Yeah. Like that was so much more fun than just putting them on.
Absolutely.
But that was fun because all the kids weeded all of the decals. So they actually did all the work. It was
nice.
So it was cool. So yeah, hopefully we can do stuff like that again. And then we did some work with naps as well. And I think a big thing too is that like anybody in the community who has an idea on how we can help out like kind of a unique activity, we're always open to ideas. So if anybody has any suggestions, for sure send them my way.
Okay.
Put those kids to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put those kids to work. That reminds me, when they showed up here, I told them we've got a big pile of wood chips in the back. I said, you guys are here to record and then get out with shovels and start spreading those wood chips around the yard. So
they actually asked that when we went on the next day we went on our trip around town, and any kids who were quote unquote out of line, they said, well, we know that you can go and shovel some wood chips if you're bad.
That's funny.
It's fun.
That's funny. Okay, I have to use this as a segue. Another segue. We love the segues. So let's take a look at this because Caitlin Gilstorf responsible for helping us with that mural.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Let's go on a ride. Holy man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look at that. So guess who was the first group to actually utilize that? Guess.
There you go.
Guess. Look at that. Look at that. All those smiling faces. So it was the first group to actually utilize that and take a picture with it.
You know what?
So.
It was great because last year, like as we're walking down the alley to this random garage, there were for sure some kids like,
sketch.
"Ugh,
What is? Where
are we?"
going?
That's how I felt,
What is
Karlie,
this?
when I was asking Karlie, who won the truck, when she came in, when I was saying, okay, this is where the studio is. Just go to this house. Here's an address. Go through the
Walk
front.
through the
walk
back.
to the back. There's a sketchy looking garage back there. So just trust me. Come on in there. And she was
With a
like,
pile of wood chips.
That's right. And she was texting me back, going, "I'm sorry, is this a business or what is this exactly?" I'm like, don't worry, Lorelle will be here as well. So,
Yes. No, it looks awesome.
so yeah, you guys are getting to really utilize and enjoy being in here to record these things. How are the kids doing? I
for
mean, how are they
sure.
enjoying it? I mean, I see
they love it.
they do like it.
They do love it. Like it's when I, like I had to obviously make groups because we can't fit, 20 kids in here.
Yeah.
So they're all like, well, when's our turn? And it was really cute because now we have some veterans from last year and some of the new kids. So the veterans were all explaining it on the walk down and all that. So
That's what I love.
yeah, they're so excited about it. So that's awesome. So thank you for this opportunity, and it's really cool for them to see how all this works. And
No
like
problem.
you're like, we're kind of raising some little interns for you later.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's our,
Yeah.
What? No, not at all.
Why?
We had a great moment last year too. We were at AB Daily for Junior Achievements, and Dave was wearing his kindness shirt and popped his head into your classroom,
right.
and all I could hear was, "Ah, Dave! It's the radio guy!"
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And I didn't even do anything. I just went in and went,
Yeah.
that's it. And then I walked out.
Yes, for sure. You're like you're famous in Nanton. Like,
Yeah,
the guy on
famous
the
in
radio. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now, do you want to stick around for Mac's joke because you're in that?
Right.
You're in that. So
It was funny because when I walked into Home Hardware and I was finding my stuff, and then over a few rows over, I could hear Dave saying, "Amy was in here. Where is she?" And I'm like,
she was super quiet. I thought she had left. She wasn't stepping up to go, "I'm right here.
Yeah.
Dave, come and see me. I'm in this aisle right here."
It's like, is there a back door? Is there an exit? No. I'm always game to help you out. For sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, well, then I guess we should probably get to... Now, I want to bring our house band in here again. So just in case you guys are picking your noses or anything like that, I'll let you know. So, okay, you got your... Oh, no! I thought you were going to be in time. So,
on purpose. Come on.
so we are going to do Mac's joke of the week here. So why don't we... Let's see. Okay. So I've got Mac's joke of the week. In fact, it's Mac Smile. It's the cheesiest joke of the week. And now she wasn't able to make it in, but she's really been enjoying going out into the community and kind of telling people her joke. And this one, I wouldn't say is, I refer to as the guffaw joke, which is the hearty laughter. I think last week's for me got more guffaw than this week's. This week was a little bit more of a thinker. And so we're going to go out into the community again, show Mac telling the joke to people, including Mrs. Gillespie here, and see if they think it's more of a thinker or a stinker. Okay, so that's what we're going to find out. And we'll find out from you guys what you think as well. So let's take a look at Mac's joke of the week here.
Get out of here.
Okay.
I dig, he digs, she digs, we dig, they dig. It's not a long poem, but it's deep.
That's good. Okay.
It was a thinker. It took me a minute to think there.
Yeah, okay, so I dig, he digs, she digs, we dig, and they dig. It's not a long poem, but it's deep.
I love the pause.
Awesome.
Oh,
Really well
there you
done.
go. Really? You like that one?
I do.
So thumbs up then on that one?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. Okay, so Bobby's going to be on the second
What's
time.
that look?
I don't know what that look was. Is good or not, and if it's better than last week's.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
okay. I dig, he digs, she digs, we dig, and they dig. It's not a long poem, but it's deep. Oh, man.
Oh, I think she thought that was a stinker.
Subpar.
Subpar. Yeah, subpar.
Worse, better than last week or worse than last week?
Worse.
I dig. He digs. She digs. We dig. They dig. It's not a long poem, but it's deep.
Oh, that got her laughing. Okay.
Laugh. Now, is it thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh, Lorraine looks
It
so
is.
cute.
2 thumbs up. You got it. Good job.
I dig. He digs. She digs. We dig. They dig. It's not a long poem, but it's deep. I dig it.
I dig it. Good response. I dig it.
She digs
So thumbs up from Jennifer. Okay. Thumbs up. Okay, awesome. Because you got a thumbs up as well. Got 2 thumbs up. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I dig. You dig. He digs. She digs. We dig. They dig. It's not a long poem, but it's deep.
Is that good? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Yeah, I still like the diarrhea one last
You like
week.
the
That's where we ended it. I thought I like the diarrhea one last week was a good way to end it. So I was a bigger fan of the diarrhea one too. So what do you think? We got some comments here. So Dad's not doesn't look like Dad's very impressed. So
Hi,
Gary,
Dad.
yeah, Gary's giving kind of a sideways emoji there, sideways look. So what do you guys think?
middle of the road. Middle of the road.
Middle of the road?
Yeah.
So
More
okay.
of a thinker. Thinker than a
No,
stinker.
I think he thinks it's a stinker.
Not even.
Well, you know what? She got a lot of good reaction. I don't know if they were just trying to be nice to her, which is very possible, but she got a good reaction, so she's going to have to get a... Well, that's what she gets. So
I thought the diarrhea one was good. You know, she could have ran with that one.
I didn't. Oh man. Oh.
What?
Oh. Oh my goodness. How did we tell a joke like that last week, and then you tell that, and you all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh no, it's terrible."
It's a talent.
My goodness. Oh. Okay. Well, thank you very much for Mac getting out there in the community, and thanks to Dave for recording it. So we are now going to get ready to say bye here. Before we do, and I'm going to say thank you, Mrs. Gillespie, for being on right now. We appreciate it. I'm going to let you go. Have a great week, okay? And a great weekend. Okay. And I'm going to let you guys sit in the background there just for a second, because we actually want to just have a serious conversation here for a second. Didn't want to bring this up at the beginning of the show. I thought it'd be more suitable to bring it up near the end of the show. We had I don't know if I'm going to hold myself together here. So we actually have some sad news. Big fan of the show. Somebody who's been here quite a bit, Elaine Mitchell. She has passed away. And so just wanted to say thanks, Elaine, for being here. We appreciate it. And you will be loved. You will be missed. And we'll always remember you. So it was quite a shock and a surprise.
And our love to their family, because they're a big part of Nanton. And even though Elaine didn't live in Nanton, she lived in Hinton, but she lived in Nanton for 17 or so years, raising her kids, and Councillor Dave Mitchell, one of her sons, and many, many grandkids and friends and everything in Nanton. So, yes, we will definitely miss her.
Yeah. So, she lived with us on the show too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she was a great addition to just engaging and commenting every week, and being here to enjoy what we were doing. And we enjoyed having her here with us. So I know she won some stuff on the show, and I don't think there's any more to say about that. So just want to wish the family the best. So, on that note, I am going to bring our band back in. I apologize to...
And I think they're going to do their own tribute to somebody who passed away this week, right?
I was going to say, we got to coordinate this better, because
I know.
We're not...
You're not going to do it?
Well, no, we could, but I'm not sure it's really that appropriate anymore.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Just do what you were going to do. It's all right. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us this week.
Great show.
We had a lot of fun today. Sorry about the sad news at the end there, but life is life. We enjoy it while we can, and then we say goodbye when it's time. So let's let you guys take it out, and thank everybody again for joining us in the studio. That was a lot of fun, and we'll see everybody next week on Good Morning Nanton Live. Thanks, everybody.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left, 'cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even mama thinks that my mind is gone. I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it, been treated like a punk, you know it's unheard of. Better watch how you're talking, where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate to trip, but I gotta look. As I croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G all the homies wanna be. On my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Now why are we so blind to see that the ones we've hurt are you and me? Look at situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the streets. I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tan in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a locked out gangster, set tripping banger. My homies are down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. Living life, do or die, what can I say? 23 now, will I live to see 24? The way things are going, I don't know. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Now why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour, everybody's running. Half of them ain't looking, it's going on in the kitchen. I don't know what's cooking. Say I gotta learn, nobody's here to teach me. They can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. My life is out of luck, fool. Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Now why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Now why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you